Hello friends, welcome back to Success Seeker. Friends, from today onwards, I'll try to cover the whole book of Ancient and Medieval India written by Madam Poonam Dalal Dahiya. And this book is very useful for the civil services examinations, especially for state civil services and of course also for the UPSC examinations. Don't forget to subscribe my video channel. So chapter 1, it is regarding prehistoric India. In prehistoric India, first here it is given about the history. The word history came from the Greek word. In almost every of the word that we see in the history, जो हिस्ट्री में हम लोग देखते हैं वो ज़्यादातर ग्रीक वर्ड से ही लिया गया है. तो यहाँ पे भी हिस्ट्री या वर्ड से ही लिया गया था. उसका मीनिंग है इंक्वायरी, नॉलेज एक्वायर्ड बाय इन्वेस्टिगेशन. तो यहाँ पे हिस्ट्री को 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया गया है, जैसे कि प्री हिस्ट्री, प्रोटो हिस्ट्री एंड हिस्ट्री. फॉर द प्री हिस्ट्री, what is the difference? Here it is, the difference are given here. So you need to have a look about these differences. That is, prehistory is the history which is not written. It was before the invention of writing. That is, it is not written anywhere. So that is called as prehistory. And proto-history is that history which is written. Some scripts are written but not deciphered yet. The next civilization, जो उसके बाद civilization आया था, वो actually they all got the written records of that history parts. So for this you can get an example of Harappan civilization, which was not deciphered. And history is, you all know that it is the study of past after the invention of writing. That is, after the invention जो पूरा लिखा गया था उसके बाद जो हम लोग देखते हैं वो हिस्ट्री में कैटेगराइज किया जाता है. तो यहाँ पे 3 डिफरेंस दिया गया है, प्री हिस्ट्री, प्रोटो हिस्ट्री एंड हिस्ट्री. तो ये तीनों का डिफरेंस हम लोग देख चुके हैं. नेक्स्ट बोले हैं कि सोर्सेस ऑफ रिकन्स्ट्रक्टिंग हिस्ट्री. तो हाउ डू गेट द सोर्सेस ऑफ हिस्ट्री यहाँ पे लिखा गया है. तो पहला है लिटरेरी सोर्सेस, दूसरा है नॉन लिटरेरी सोर्सेस. तो लिटरेरी सोर्सेस क्या है? 2 रिलीजियस लिटरेचर के बारे में हम लोग उसके द्वारा भी हिस्ट्री का पता चलता है. जैसे 4 वेदास है, जैसे कि ऋग वेदा, समवेदा, यजुर्वेदा एंड अथर्व वेदा. तो अथर्व वेदा में प्रेयर, रिचुअल्स, मैजिक्स एंड मैथोलॉजिकल स्टोरीज, ये सब उसमें बोला गया था और लिखा गया था. और सेकुलर सोर्सेज जो था वो रिलीजियस नहीं था, वो सेकुलर था. जैसे धर्मशास्त्र, ये क्या, ये एक लॉ बुक था विच प्रिस्क्राइब्स द ड्यूटीज़ फॉर डिफरेंट सोशल ग्रुप सच एज मनुस्मृति. तो मनुस्मृति में जो हम लोग लॉ, डिफरेंट ड्यूटीज़ एंड लॉज ऑफ सोशल ग्रुप के बारे में हम लोग जान सकते हैं, वो धर्मशास्त्र से जान सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट है कौटिल्यस अर्थशास्त्र. तो कौटिल्य जी अर्थशास्त्र लिखे थे, उसमें हम लोग पॉलिटी और इकोनॉमी, मॉडर्न पीरियड के बारे में हमको पता चलता है. तो ये था लिटरेरी सोर्सेस. और नॉन लिटरेरी सोर्सेस क्या था? ये था इंस्क्रिप्शन, जो डिफरेंट इंस्क्रिप्शन प्रशस्तिस द्वारा हम लोग जान सकते हैं. जैसे कि अशोका's टाइम्स, फॉर इंस्टेंस इंस्क्रिप्शन डिटेल स्टेट पॉलिसी बाई अशोका का इंस्क्रिप्शन जो हम लोग मिले थे, वो एक इंस्क्रिप्शन बोला जाता है. नेक्स्ट था कॉइन्स. तो नॉन लिटरेरी सोर्सेज में इंस्क्रिप्शन था, कॉइन्स था. कॉइन्स के द्वारा भी हम लोग हिस्ट्री का पता चल सकता है. नेक्स्ट लिटरेरी सोर्सेज और भी था. लिटरेरी सोर्सेज क्या क्या था? उपनिषद्स, सूत्रस, एपिक्स और बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजियस टेक्स्ट. तो उपनिषद्स also refers to as Vedanta and containing philosophical discussions of आत्मा एंड परमात्मा. तो उपनिषद में आत्मा और परमात्मा के बारे में बोला गया था. सूत्रस क्या था? सच एज षोडश सूत्र एंड गृह सूत्र कंटेन्स रिचुअल लिटरेचर्स और मोरल वैल्यूज. और एपिक जो हमारे एपिक को बोला जाता है, वो कौन सा है? रामायण एंड महाभारत था. तो इसके द्वारा भी हम लोग पता कर सकते हैं हिस्ट्री के बारे में. नेक्स्ट था बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजियस टेक्स्ट. बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजियस टेक्स्ट हमेशा पाली में ही लिखा जाता था. कॉमनली नोन एज ट्रिप्टिका, दैट इज 3 बास्केट, सुता पिताका, बिना पिताका एंड अभिधमा पिताका. तो ये दिस 3 आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड द सेकुलर sources are Ashtadhyayi, Ashtadhyayi was a grammar book. It was written by Paranis. So this is also important. And Kalidasa wrote different books, that is secular books, that is Abhijanas, Sakuntalam, Ritu Samhara and Megdutam, which provides us valuable information about the social and cultural life of तो गुप्ता पीरियड के बारे में ये 3 बुक कालिदास द्वारा लिखा गया था. नेक्स्ट था राजा तरंगिणी. ये बुक लिखा गया था कल्हणास के बारे में, कश्मीर के बारे में, कल्हणा के द्वारा लिखा गया था कश्मीर के बारे में. तो ये दिस बुक्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. नेक्स्ट वाज चरितास और biographies written by court poets in praise of their patron rulers such as हर्षचरित्र written by बनभट्टस हर्षचरित्र लिखा था इन प्रेज ऑफ हर्षवर्धन. तो हर्षवर्धन के बारे में लिखा था. हर्षचरित्र में कौन? बनभट्ट लिखा था. एंड नेक्स्ट इज संगम लिटरेचर, द अर्लिएस्ट साउथ इंडियन लिटरेचर प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय पोइट्स हु जॉइन टुगेदर इन असेंबलीज. तो संगम जो असेंबलीज डिफरेंट असेंबलीज में लिखा जाता था वो संगम, उसको संगम बोला जाता था. प्रोवाइड्स वैल्यूएबल इंस्क्रिप्ट्स अबाउट द पीरियड 300 BC टू टिल 300 CE. दिस तमिल लिटरेचर कंटेन्स लिटरेरी जेम्स ऑफ शिला पट्टिकम एंड मणि मेखली बोथ. तो यहाँ पे ये दो संगम लिटरेचर 2 books are important, that is शिला पट्टिकम एंड मणि खली. एंड what were the non literary sources? These were coins तो हम लोग पहले देख चुके हैं. तो पंच मार्क coins and contain only certain symbols which were made of silver and copper, whereas later on Indo-Greeks introduced to gold coins. तो Indo-Greeks जो आए थे वो gold coins को introduce किया गया था. Next sources is archaeological on the basis of excavation, मतलब excavation के द्वारा जो remains मिला गया था. on the basis of excavation remains, archaeological enables us to form an idea of metal life. For example, Harappan period megalithic site, साउथ इंडिया, मेगालिथिक जो डिफरेंट रॉक्स मेगालिथिक आर्कियोलॉजी के द्वारा एक्सकवेट किया गया था, उसके द्वारा हम लोग पता चल सकता है हिस्ट्री के बारे में. नेक्स्ट था जियोलॉजिकल एंड बायोलॉजिकल स्टडीज़, फ्लोरा फोना, एनिमल्स, पोलन एनालिसिस, माइटोकॉन्ड्रियल DNA, ये सब सोर्सेस था हिस्ट्री को जानने के लिए. नेक्स्ट था मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज अकाउंट ऑफ फॉरेन ट्रेवलर्स. तो many foreign travelers came to India and gave their different notable events they wrote in different books. Most famous was Greek ambassador Megasthenes, who wrote Indica and provided valuable information about the Mauryan society and administration. तो Megasthenes द्वारा Mauryan society के बारे में लिखा गया था. Similarly, Periplus of Erythraean Sea and Ptolemy's geography, this is also important. These 2 books were written in Greek. They give valuable data regarding Indian ports and commodities of trade between India and Roman Empire. Next traveler था Fahian. This is also very important. Buddhist traveler था ये, who came to India in 500 CE and have lived and he gave a vivid account of Gupta period. And another noted Buddhist pilgrim was Yuan Shan, who came during the time of Harshavardhan and glorified the Nalanda University. So these were different literary, secular and non-literary sources. So you can remember all this. These are very important. So now we will study one by one. That is prehistory India. Prehistory India was the history which was unwritten or which do not have any documentary of writing. So prehistory India, one name you have to remember, that is Robert Bruce Foote. He was the first who probably first discovered Paleolithic tools and discovered in India. He discovered Paleolithic tools in India. The tools was Pallavaram hand axe. So hand axe was the first tool which was discovered by Bruce Foote. So later he discovered a large number of prehistoric sites in South India. The contribution of Sir Mortimer Wheeler. तो यहाँ पे 2 साइंटिस्ट जो आर्कोलॉजिस्ट, ब्रूस फ्रूट एंड सर मॉर्टिमर व्हीलर, they discovered the prehistoric India, that is Paleolithic tools was also discovered. Prehistory, it is referred to as Stone Age, and Stone Age can be classified into 3 types, that is Old Stone Age, Late Stone Age and New Stone Age. Old Stone Age is known as Paleolithic Age, Late Stone Age is known as Mesolithic Age, and New Stone Age is known as Neolithic Age. So Paleolithic Age you can determine the ages roughly between 5 lakh to 10,000 BC. Very important. Sometimes they ask in the examinations. Paleolithic age 5 lakh to 10,000, Mesolithic 10,000 to 6,000, and Neolithic 6,000 to 1,000. So these are the variations. A general time range is specified as there is a great deal of variation in the dates of different sites. So there are very different variations in different sites. So they have roughly assumed this. So next is Paleolithic age. First comes the Paleolithic age. This is also known as hunter and food gatherers. What the men they used to do, they used to be hunters and food gatherers only. They used to hunt and gather the food. So this is the earliest period of the Stone Age, which developed in the Pliocene period or the Ice Age. This is very important. So first stage was Ice Age. It was spread in particularly all parts of India except the alluvial parts of the Indus and the Ganga, southern Tamil Nadu and hilly areas of Western Ghat. So it was spread in all the parts of India except this Indus and Ganga region, South Tamil Nadu and Western Ghats. Except this, all the prehistoric men who belonged to the species of Homo erectus, the men were called Homo erectus. They did not have a complex language culture and might have expressed a few sounds or words and used a sign language. They used sign language. What was the way of life and main characteristics? The Paleolithic men of India are said to have belonged to the Negrito race. So this is also important. They belong to the Negrito race and live in open air, river, valleys, caves and rock shelters. They were food gatherer people who lived on hunting and gathering wild fruits and vegetables. So paleo means old and lithic means stone, according to Greek. So stages of human evolution, here it is given: Australoathrensis, Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo nilendrus and Homo sapiens. So the last stage of human was Homo sapiens. Next, way of living. They had no knowledge of agriculture, house building, pottery. It was only in the later stage they attained knowledge of fire. So they did not have any knowledge of agriculture. They only were hunters and food gatherers. In the upper Paleolithic age, Paleolithic also is divided into different parts, that is upper, middle and later. 3 parts. Upper Paleolithic evidence of art appears in the form of paintings. Man during the period used tools of unpolished, unbraced, rough stones. They used unpolished, since they do not have any idea or knowledge of different tools, mainly hand axe, clippers, choppers, blades, beduines and scrapers. These were the tools they used during the time of Paleolithic, in the upper Paleolithic. Since the Stone Age were made of hard rocks called quartzite, hard rocks, the stone were called quartzite. This is also very important. Paleolithic men are therefore also called quartzite men. So Paleolithic men were called quartzite men. Next, Paleolithic tools, here it is given, you can see the pictures, it is rough. So as I have already told you that it was divided in 3: earlier lower, middle and later upper. So during early age they use hand axe, choppers, cleavers, mainly for chopping, digging and shining. Found in, this is very important, where it was found: Swan and Sohan river, that is now in Pakistan; Kashmir, Thar desert; Hiran valley; rock shelters of Bhimbetka. Rock shelters of Bhimbetka, you can find all the 3 phases there. Velan valley also, Mirzapur UP. And middle Paleolithic, they used stone made of flakes, mainly scrapers, point blade like tools. Found in Swan. So here also you can find stone, here also you can find stone. Narmada and Tungabhadra river, Potwar plateau, Shangao caves near Peshawar, Pakistan. And late and or upper Paleolithic, this period is marked by innovation in tools and technology. Parallel cell blades, burdens, and some instances of bone tools were also found here. So first in lower was hand axe, next was flakes, and third was parallel sided blades. These are found in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra, central Madhya Pradesh, southern UP, Chotanagpur plateau, Kurnool and Muchta, Chintamani caves in Andhra Pradesh, whereas Ostrich Excel was found Andhra Pradesh and Patni in Maharashtra. This you can remember very well if you see the maps. We will come to that also afterwards. Now here it is the map. Paleolithic sites in India. You can see the Paleolithic sites. Different Paleolithic sites are given. Here it is given lower Paleolithic site, middle, upper. Lower Paleolithic site, you can see Amriti, Nivasa, Yadurvadi, Adamgarh, Durkadi. Here it is Bhimbetka. All the three sites are found here. So you can have a look or watch this to remember it well. Next is some more difference is given. Early 5 lakh to 50,000 BC, middle is 3 lakh 85,000 to 40,000, and late is 40,000 to 10,000. Covers the greater part of Ice Age. In middle, it is established only in 1960 by H.D. Sankalia and was named Nivasan Industry after the sites of Nivasa, Maharashtra. So in the middle Paleolithic, Nivasa site was developed, that is in Maharashtra. This is also important. Later Upper Paleolithic, Homo sapiens first appeared here. So question may be asked that from when Homo sapiens first appeared. It was late or Upper Paleolithic, that is 40,000 to 10,000 BC. Next is Mesolithic age. So Mesolithic age was mainly hunters and herders. So Paleolithic we have seen food gatherers and hunters. Here it is hunters and herders, that is they will also herd their animals. In Mesolithic age represents the intermediate stage. Both Mesolithic and Neolithic culture belong to Holocene era, and in Mesolithic it was in Paleolithic it was Pliocene, and in Paleolithic it was Pliocene PP, and Mesolithic it is Holocene MH. So this you have to remember. On the key aspect of the Mesolithic age was the reduction in size of well established tool types. So there was a reduction in the size of tool. Tools got very smaller in size and it got its shape. The characteristic tool of this age was microlith, which is very important. So M is, you can remember by M. So that Mesolithic microliths tools was, that is in the tools was smaller in size. It was made of silica, chalcedony, used to composite spearheads, arrowheads, sickles. There it was used there, arrowheads and all. They used to hunt small animals and birds. So they started to use hunt small animals and birds, since their tools got miniature in size or reduction in size from the Paleolithic age. Here it is the tool you can see. Next is, what was the way of life and main characteristics? Mesolithic people lived in semi-permanent temporary settlements along with occupying caves and open grounds. This culture is thus assigned pre-agriculture time. It was pre-agriculture time. This period used fire and perhaps roasted food too. So the use of fire came here in Mesolithic. Fire came here. So fire was used to roast food also. They used to hunt and roast the food. They buried the dead and sometimes with grave goods, which suggests their benefit in life after death. So they also got knowledge here. They buried the dead and something with grave goods was also buried with them. They had artistic skills, and Mesolithic era initiated rock art. So they initiated rock art also. In Mesolithic they initiated rock art. In 1867 the first rock art painting was discovered in Soha Gidghat, that is in Kaimur Hills, UP. This is important. So first rock paintings was found here in 1867. Now over 150 Mesolithic rock arts have been found central India, such as Bhimbetka caves. In Bhimbetka caves now it is found, that is in Maharashtra. Sambalpur, Sundargarh, this all Guha, that is in Kerala. Animal dominated the scenes at most Mesolithic art sites. So most of the site here it was drawn animal which dominated the scene. Mainly animals scene was drawn there. However, no snakes are deciphered in Mesolithic paintings. No snakes was found. This also you have to know. No snakes was found. Also, certain rock paintings give idea about the development of religious practice along the reflecting the division of labor on the basis of gender. So division of labor on the basis of gender was found first here, that is in Mesolithic era. So in Mesolithic era many differences or many changes came along. So this was the paintings, Mimetka paintings, where animals is seen and man is trying to hunt over an animal. Animal is used. Important Mesolithic sites, that is Bagor, Rajasthan on river Kothari, one of the largest and the best documented Mesolithic site in India. Next is Adamgarh in Maharashtra. So these two are the important sites, Bagor and Adamgarh. So here you can see different sites. Map is given here. You can have a watch. Patni, Pachad, Kuchai, in the eastern India, Dhaneri. These are the important sites. You can have a look. Next sites number 3 is Mahadaha, that is in UP, Langnaj district, Mehsanan, Gujarat, and Kaimur region in Maharashtra. Many sites are given. You have to only go through the sites once or twice before the examinations. You cannot remember all the sites. You have to just go through. Chotanagpur region, south of river Krishna, Birbanpur in West Bengal, Langnaj in near Gujarat, Sarainahar Rai near Allahabad, Pratapgarh area. So these were important sites in Mesolithic. Next is Neolithic age. So Neolithic age was food producing stage. So food producing stage got started in Neolithic. Very important. Its significance in prehistory can be caused by fact. V. Gordon Child termed the Neolithic phase as Neolithic Revolution. This is important. Child gave the term Neolithic Revolution, where they got the knowledge of producing food. That is, beginning of agriculture started. The Neolithic cultivated land grew fruits and corns like ragi and horse gram. They started domesticating cattle, sheep, goat. So agriculture was started in full fledged. Animal domestication also started in Neolithic age. Next is innovation in technology. Technology innovation also started. They used polished, baked, ground stone tools, arrowheads, pendants. Invention of pottery also started. Neolithic age communities first made pottery by hands. So in Neolithic, mainly inventions were mainly started. So this was Neolithic tools. Their size is much good. Emergence of self-sufficient village communities. As food was produced, so self-sufficient got developed. Division of labor based on sex and age. It got prominent here. We can see in Mesolithic age it got started and it got prominent here in Neolithic, that is division of labor. Neolithic regional cultures. Neolithic culture or northwestern culture, Neolithic culture of Kashmir are different. Here it is given different cultures of Neolithic in Kashmir, Ganga, eastern India, southern India, Tamil Nadu, in northern eastern India. Important, now it is important Neolithic sites. Very important, Burzahom, that is in Jammu and Kashmir. Domesticated dog buried with their masters. Gufkral, Jammu and Kashmir. This is also important. Graveyard in house. Maski, important. Brahmagiri, Piklihal, and Takalkota, proof of cattle herding. Bodihal, that is Karnataka, proof of community food preparation. Chiran, Bihar, considered bone implements. Belan Valley, which is located in northern parts in Vidyans and middle part of Narmada. Next is Koldiwa in Belan Valley, where all the three cultures here it is found. Mando, Mehergarh in Pakistan, Koldiwa in Allahabad. These all are the sites you have to know. Piampali, important in Tamil Nadu. Kordeji in Sindh. Here it is given in map. Burzahom, Jammu and Kashmir. Chiran, Bihar. Diojali herding in Arunachal Pradesh. Koldiwa in Madhya Pradesh. Mehergarh in Pakistan. These are the important sites of Neolithic age. So here it is given the difference in one table. You can go through all this, very important. Time period, here it is given. Old Stone Age, Middle Stone Age, New Stone Age. Neolithic is New Stone Age. And in Paleolithic, they were hunters and food gatherers. Mesolithic, hunters and herders. Neolithic, food producers. And Paleolithic, food gathering, hunting. Pre-agriculture, Mesolithic, agriculture, livestock, that is domestication started here. Settled existence got started in Neolithic. In Paleolithic, they were nomadic, transition stage. lived in open space in Paleolithic, semi-permanent in Mesolithic, and started living in permanent house, in thatched house in Neolithic. These are the important. Art and craft, made pottery craft, good evidence of artistic skills in Mesolithic. Upper Paleolithic, some evidence of painting in Bhimbetka found. No knowledge of agriculture or domestication. Knowledge of agriculture and domestication started in Neolithic. Not started, yet got prominent. Here it was started. So these are the important differences. Next is Chalcolithic age. It is also known as Copper Stone Age, which started from 3000 to 500 BC. Why copper? Because copper was first seen in this age. The first metal to be used was copper. Very important question. So some Chalcolithic cultures were contemporary of Harappan cultures and some of pre-Harappan cultures. Next, they were primarily rural in Chalcolithic. Difference is given here. Whereas in Harappan they were primarily urban. In Chalcolithic used copper, and in Harappan used bronze. What were the ways of living? Subsistence agriculture, cattle rearing, and neither the plough nor the hoe has been found. They practiced slashban or jhum cultivation was practiced. Bajra was there, wheat and rice was produced. Not acquainted with horses, cooked their food and ate beef too. Food not milked for dairy products. Domesticated animals were slaughtered for food and not milked for daily products. They used different types of pottery, black and red pottery, ochre, that is OCP, ochre colored pottery. Next is, they were characterized by rural settlements and are not acquainted with burnt bricks. They are rural actually. Small clay images of earth goddesses have been found in Chalcolithic. Earth goddesses, that is mother goddesses. The bull was probably the symbol of their religious cult. Important. Chalcolithic people were fond of ornaments and decorations. Chalcolithic era people were expert coppersmith. They knew the art of copper smelting. Infant mortality was very high in Chalcolithic age. Here the sites are given in map. Pandua Rajar Dibi in West Bengal, Chalcolithic site. Mehergarh, Pakistan. Prabhas Patan, Rangpur, Dalmabad, Naimatoli, Iran, Koldiwa, Chirand, Jodhpur. These all are Chalcolithic sites. You can have a watch. So major Chalcolithic cultures: Banas culture, that was in Rajasthan; Kayata culture, that was in Chambal in Madhya Pradesh; Malwa culture was in Madhya Pradesh; and Nabdoli in Western Madhya Pradesh; Jorwe culture in Pune in Maharashtra. Next is important Chalcolithic sites: Ahar in Rajasthan, Jirund in Rajasthan, Nevasa in Maharashtra, Nabdoli, Daimabad, Songaon, Inamgaon, Nasik, Maharashtra, Kayata, Madhya Pradesh, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh, Chirand, Bihar, Mahisdal, West Bengal. So this was the first chapter. That is prehistoric India. Hope you have gone through the chapter and you have liked my video. If you have got the benefit, kindly subscribe my video. Thank you.